Welcome back to Spade Card Magic. Today I'm going to show you some basic sleight of hand techniques. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so this is going to be part 1 in this series, and if you want more videos that are like this, explaining techniques, just leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy. So in this part 1, I'm going to just be showing you the double lift and the Marlo tilt. So let's get started. Alright, so starting with the double lift, this is one of the most overused sleights in sleight of hand, and it sounds like exactly what it is. You want to lift 2 cards, concealing it and making it look like it's 1 card. So how I do this is like this, and I use the strike double, and it's honestly the easiest double lift technique I've done. And to do this, how you want to start by holding it in dealer's grip, just like so. Index finger up here, 3 fingers down here, and thumb on the side. And then you want to start by just pushing your thumb in the middle, like on the top in the middle, so it's like aligned with your index finger, like so. Not touching, just like aligned, just like that. So you just want to put your index finger in the middle of that. Not directly in the middle, but just in the middle on the top. So like that. You can just do that casually. And then you just want to apply pressure, just like that. I'll just move my index finger for now, but you want to have your index finger when you're doing the sleight. So you want to just push down ever so slightly, just so the deck bows. And it won't damage your deck, because you can just do a few ripple shuffles or pharaohs to get it out. And now once you do that, it should look like this if your index finger's on the front, but I'll just be showing you like that. And now you just want to bow the deck just like that, just by pushing with just your thumb. And now here's where your other hand comes in. You want to release pressure with these 2 fingers, so you're just holding the deck with these 3 fingers, your thumb, your index, and your middle. So you're just pushing with this finger and gripping it with these 2, and these 2 are just here, just resting. So you can come in with these fingers and grab the card. So from this angle, you want to first apply pressure as you hold the deck, just like so. You want to bow the deck, and you shouldn't obviously bow it. You should just like bow it enough just to pull up the card. And you want to just bow it and come in with your right hand and ripple up 2 cards, or until you feel 2 cards above them. Then just turn it over. And this will take a lot of practice to get down, because it is really easy to flash. And one way to do that, to not do that of course, is just to tilt your wrist inward as you do it, so you can seal the tops of the deck, the cards and the deck, just like that, just so they don't really see the bow, and so they don't really see you doing this, just so it's more hidden. And one more tip to just do this a lot better is to have the deck squared up before you do it. Because if you have the deck like all messy like that, like all jumbled, then you can't really like ripple up the deck, and you might get like 4 or 5 cards. Like it's a lot harder. So make sure the deck is square, and then you bow the deck and ripple up with your thumb and your index, just like up the deck, just like so. And you can kind of tilt your wrist forward even more, twist it, and then just turn over the top card. And make sure after you do the double, you grip the card by these fingers, so there's a gap for you to lift it. And now it should not have a pinky break like this, because then you might like flash the cards. It's just a little harder that way. And then you want to make sure that you don't do it like this, like from this angle. Like when you do it, you want to make sure the cards are together. And now when you do it, like when you turn over the cards, make sure you don't push the cards down, because they will separate. Just make sure to like run them along the deck, just like that. Because just like that, they separated since I was pushing it like hard against the deck. You want to do it lightly and make sure the deck is square. So like this, just lightly turn it over. And that's how to do it. Alright, so the second sleight of hand technique is the Marlo tilt. And this is a control where you control the spectator selection second from the top of the deck. And this can actually go with the double lift. So it can go in the trick, the ambitious card. You can check out up there. And this is just one of my favorite controls. So you can have the spectator select any card. Let's just use this one. And here's where the control happens. You want to have the deck just like that, and you want to just get a pinky break first, and basically just release like that. That's like the overview of like what you want to do. So you want to do this action while you're showing the card, or just cover up the deck. Preferably by your side, because it's harder to see the movement like that. Alright, I'll show you from the back view because it's easier to see this way, and this is the way you see it in a performance. Alright, I'll show you from the back view just like so, because that's the easier way to understand, and that's the way you see it in a performance. So to do this, you want to just slide over the top card, just like you're getting a normal pinky break. And now it should just have your pinky just like that, and just like that from the front, and your index should cover up that hole. And then you just want to release pressure with the pad of your thumb by just slightly moving your pad of your thumb out, just like that. And now that creates that big hole. And now you can just slide in your card in that big hole, just like so. And that's the control. And from the front view, it looks like your card is going into the middle of the deck just because it's angled forward. And now let's go over that again, because you want to do it like this, and make sure you do it fast. Not making too much of a movement with your pad of your thumb, because you can just move just your pad of your thumb and leave your thumb joint on the deck. So it's just like that. It doesn't have to be big. So you do it like this, pinky break, and then just release with your pad of your thumb, and you have the Marlo tilt. Alright, so once you have the Marlo tilt, it's one of the easiest sleights ever. You can get their card, and then just to add a little bit of convincer, because if this doesn't look good enough, or if that's not something you like, because it looks like it's going deep into the deck from this angle, you can add a convincer like this by just sliding over your index finger, and then just poking out some cards below it. How to do this? You want to just poke out some of these cards well below the break, like you're trying to just insert their card deep into the deck. But after you do a few pokes, just slide it into your hole, just like that. And that should be looking like that, like you just were trying to fit their card into some place in the middle of the deck, but you actually know where it is. And now to get out of this, since you have this big hole, and now you can just kind of push down the deck and give it a little twist, just like, because if you see this, that might look a little weird. So just kind of push it down and give it like that, just to square it up and get ready for the next thing. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Spade Card Magic.